Welcome back to another video slash discussion video on the more on so recently, if you guys watch Cypher right now, you just revealed his new icon skin. It's pretty sick. It looks like one of those demon lords with the uh, with the cool like battle armor, like gladiator kind of style. Alright, it looks sick. Actually, a really sick skin, and it has like some kind of dark dragon to it. So, while we're on the topic of uh, uh, while we're on the topic of Cypher PK's, so Cypher PK's new icon series skin just got revealed, right? However, in that trailer, well, he was like the gameplay trailer. You got the cinematic trailer and the gameplay trailer. So, you guys can see here, right here. Supposedly, there are what's called air balloons. So a lot of you guys probably wondering. These look like supply. These look. Some people said that these look like supply balloons. However, I think they're more like air balloons, not supply drops, but more like air balloons. So the question is, what does this mean? Well, you can see in the back, way in the back, you can kind of see it way in the back, but supposedly there's like some kind of weird there's seems to be a platform, right? Now we've seen this before back in Chapter 2, Season 9. If you guys remember back in Season 9, I mean not Chapter 2, Season 9, I mean Chapter 1, Season 9, where we saw the air balloons. Some people thought that these were supposed to be supply drops, but however, I think these are platforms because you can clearly see they're holding up something. And if you look way back there, there seems to be something else right there. Now, there's something that looks like something else. Now, the question is, what does this mean? Some people have suggested that these supply may be trying to pull up the island from sinking or something like that. So that's why no sweat shirt. That's what someone had a theory on. I don't know who that was, but I think it was like on a channel. But it was basically, you can see all different. He looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm probably gonna pick it up. Probably not. I don't. It depends on the actual itself. But you can see. This person said it was supposed to be. So I don't think. Basically, this guy says that right here. Okay, you can pause right here. I think his name is Bike Fortnite News and Leaks. Maybe the chrome makes the map go under or something, balloons or whatever. That was a good. That's a possibility, right? Now some people said that they look like supply drops. Um, However, I don't think they're supply drops. I think these are. You can see the full like right here. I think those are actually the blimps from back in Chapter 2, back in Chapter 1, Season 9. If you guys remember where we had those blimps, like where they kind of like float, they'll kind of like hover on in the air, or like the not the blimps, but more or less kind of like the what's that thing called again? The sky, the little sky, the not the sky train. The what's that thing called? You know, the drone thing that you see in you'll see. And basically, I think what's gonna happen is that they're gonna be like little vents around like these. Like you can see, kind of like a little drone attached to it. And basically, they're probably gonna allow you to go up to these supply, and they might give you more like a beneficial. But you can see how the people on the island are kind of like uh, almost kind of like they're like it almost looks like they're carrying supplies or something like that. You can see some crates, a balloon, and other things, and and then uh, there's something weird in the background. I don't know what that is right there, but basically, and then there's something right here. Supposedly, I don't know. That looks like it's some kind of floating like hover thing, right? Um, so I don't know if this might be related to this dark futuristic kind of style. Now, if you guys don't know, um, in the past couple days, I've been playing a game called uh, yeah, I won't talk about it, but it's a game that I recently played and that's really cool. But I was because I seem to seen these before where now why so the question is why is these air balloons kind of like why are there why is no sweatshirts taking up the supplies and such forth, right? It just feels like there's something going on, right? Well, I think what's happening is entirely it's possibly that the island could be sinking, and basically, uh, my prediction is that maybe something happened to the 0 point. Uh, I think what happens is when if the 0 point kind of like if let's say if the 0 point itself kind of goes ahead and kind of loses all its power and then got strained by the reality tree, right? So it makes me feel like that's where things might get bad, right? Things might get bad. So this is where the island itself could be actually flooding, because I think what's happening is that the 0 point is keeping the island afloat, just like how we saw in chapter 2, season 8, where the island kind of like flipped and it kind of like bobbed, like almost like a raft or something like that. So this is a really good question. Is the island an actual raft itself? Because it might be possible that the island will kind of like maybe if once like think of a boat, right? You got think of a boat for example. If say the motor stops, right, or something like leaking or something like that, right? It'll sink. So basically, this is what I'm thinking. Basically, over time, maybe I don't know what's going on. Probably the island is probably sinking, or maybe some sort. We still don't know what's happening right now, but I'm just pointing out that there is something amiss up here. It looks like the island's on a well, the video looks like the island's on a tilt, but now there is a discussion. Now, a while ago, I don't know if you remember this. A while ago, that there was rumored about blimps, right? Drivable blimps, and maybe these are the drivable blimps that you can drive around in. But we'll see. Um, as currently we know that next season will be related to something dark futuristic, and you can see like it almost looks like it's not really more like not like dark futuristic, but more or less more like between dark futuristic and futuristic kind of theme. What I mean is like not like dark futuristic like with abandoned stuff like that. More or less kind of like you'd see like a futuristic area, but also a non so futuristic area. Like one that's like it almost looks like it's the island itself that's getting like there's something wrong with the island itself. So we're not sure what's going on, but you can see how the blimps are actually carrying something. Like this blimp, it looks like it's carrying a crate, right? It's carrying crates, and this one's carrying a crate, and there's like something like a kind of like a hover, like something that will be hovering, like some kind of like motion, like you'll see like those kind of things like in drones, for example. They'll have this TV hologram where it floats kind of in the sky, like it's like a drone, but more or less kind of like So I imagine these hot air balloons, right, are not supply drops. They're not supply drops. They look a lot bigger than supply drops. Because you can see in the background, they're kind of like this one looks more bigger because in the supply drop it should be a lot smaller. So I imagine these supply drops, and you can see how they're just floating in the air. So that's definitely sure that, or definitely sure those are not supply drops, because supply drops are more like smaller and compact. They're more, the balloon is a lot smaller, but what I'm trying to say is that we could be seeing some kind of type of futuristic kind of like a futuristic slash dark futuristic kind of theme to it, like between season 1, no, chapter 1 season 9 and chapter 2 season, I mean chapter 1 uh chapter 1 season 9 and chapter 1 season 6, a combination between those two, because uh as mentioned, that we didn't really get like last season. We only got like 8 seasons. I mean, last chapter we only got 8 chapters, so it wouldn't make sense to. So what they did is instead combinate, it's a combination between chapter one season 9 and chapter 1 season 6. So this makes me feel like there's something going on with the island itself. You can also see the reality tree itself. I'm not sure. It looks like the reality tree, like you can see almost like it looks like it's been like sinking or something. We still don't know, and there's like a piece of debris right over there. So we're still unsure what it is, but it looks like that looks like the blimp, kind of like going on its tilt. My understanding is that it looks like the island's kind of tilting backwards. So something's going on. Who knows what's going on? But we'll see. As currently, this might be just a video quality, kind of thing. But you can see that it looks a lot more HDer on this on the monitor over here. You guys probably can see it's a little bit more HDer, but yeah. So a lot of people think that someone said it looked like a supply drop, but yeah. Also, another thing to take note is that Survivor, not Cypher, right? Cypher. So he's getting this new icon skin. It looks really cool. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But you can see some air balloons. It's a little bit more clear here. But we'll see what's going on. And and yeah, that's definitely what I'm thinking. It's like something like you would see in a cyberpunk slash video game, right? Steampunk slash cyberpunk kind of video game. And then of course, and then we also see the tips of the reality tree, supposedly. So this what Farm Monkey said. Stuff spotted in Cyberpunk's trailer for set regarding map changes in loophole. No sweat and no sweat. Hot air balloons. New weapons. A chrome-ish tree. POI at the Jones. POI spotted by POI at the Jones. It looks like something new. I'm not sure. It looks like there's some trees falling over. I'm not sure. There's something weird. It looks like something. I don't know what that is. It looks like something that's very inappropriate. But hot air balloons. It looks like there's a chromish tree to it. A chromish tree, right? So, what is this chrome tree coming out of? Is the reality bloom itself being affected by like some kind of virus or something like that? Maybe something happened, or maybe something must have got like maybe it was absorbing the reality tree itself. Who knows? But you can see in the reality bloom, there's supposedly we can go ahead and look over there, but basically in the trailer you can see Cypher's trailer thing, right? So let's go up here, but basically there is some weird, like there's a chrome tree, like a chromish tree to it. I don't know what that means. Now I'm not sure if this is where the reality tree is. But there might be a new tree that's coming out, so let's see. Alright, so this is what we see. So there seems like a boulder. Not sure if this. So we got a chrome tree, and then we got the Jones, and then of course the floating air balloons or slash air balloons, right? So this thinks that I mean possibly chrome props, possibly a different Jones POI, floating platforms, and no sweat balloons with covers, right? So, as mentioned, we still don't know. Currently, there's like some kind of chrome tree right there. I don't know where that is, but it seems like it could be near the reality tree or something like that. I don't know where it is, but it seems like there's a chrome tree appearing. And what I think is going to happen is that there might be a war between two trees. The tree war. You get tree war and tree war. So I'm just making a guess, but you can see that there's a chrome tree. Now I don't know where it is located. I assume somewhere between the Jones and the somewhere where the Jones is, or near the sanctuary, or something like that. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't know where the trailer is. But there's supposed to be a chrome tree. I'm gonna look in game, sometime around today, maybe. I don't know. But there's supposed to be a chrome tree. And there's of course some kind of weird like. So there might be a reality. What's called a reality like a reality war, and it's basically referred to. I think it's like a tree between two trees. I imagine the chrome tree, and the reality tree itself will probably be going to war between each other, probably fighting against each other. Two trees fighting against who's gonna win. Um, but basically, this is confirmed that this is not near the reality tree itself, because I think I know what it looks like, and this is kind of like a jungle area. So I imagine this chrome area is probably somewhere on the map. We'll see. Tomorrow's update at 2 a.m. Now, another thing to take note is the new Cypher PA's skin. I don't know when it's going to come out, but his tournament is coming out 21st, and then he'll have the skin on the 18th. And if you watch an hour on his stream, you'll get his free wrap. So keep that in mind. And he does have a really neat. It's really cool. It has some really cool like aesthetics. Kind of looks like a demon. Kind of looks like a mix between an oni and a dragon. So it's like a demon dragon, I guess you can refer to. It's the demon dragon. But so yeah. It's really cool skin. You can kind of see what it looks like. Now there seems to be another thing over there. I don't know what that is. That might be the old wreckage from the thing like that. So you can see that's case. It also is reactive. So I'm gonna definitely check it out. Like I'm probably not gonna be able to buy it, but it looks really sick. When you look at the trailer, he does have, of course, he does have a tournament for his the Cybercase map where you can explore, like kind of looks like a desert kind of area, and of course you have the his icon series, and then the purple one. Oh man, thinking about like Fortnite skins in the past, like his skin, it looks like sick. Like it looks literally really cool. It has this kind of dark, dark like only kind of style. Um, definitely fits the theme also, and very much so. It definitely has that kind of cool aesthetics. But while we're on the topic, uh, he also has multiple different style. I think he has like 2 or 3 styles. I don't know how many styles he has, but we're gonna say tomorrow is gonna be a very interesting day. Now the question is, am I going to be playing Chapter 3, Season 4 thing? I'm not sure. Um, I'm kind of like in the middle right now. We'll see. Currently, I've been kind of like not that really that interested in about the thing. But we'll see. Um, I'm hoping that there'll be some really interesting characters in the next season. I'm hoping it's not gonna be one of those like seasons where you get like you get one you get one like like the vibing season was okay. I mean, it was had great map changes, but the skins itself just didn't really have much to offer. Most of the time, it would be like styles, like for instance, like uh, Miko or whatever her name is. She only like had like I think she had like a skirt, and then she also has like some blue pants and her red, and that's it. Like nothing too much like such forth. And same with the whole like oh um they all had just like color variants. Not much like there was no like aesthetics. Like there were no upgradable styles, right? So I was hoping that they might have like upgradable styles, like things um like they might have like the ability to change like say mask or something, or like maybe get reactive, but they didn't have reactivity. So we're gonna see what's gonna be happening next season. But I'm hoping it'll bring a lot of more attention to the game and not focus on I'm just hoping that it might give people a chance to play it. But if the game's starting to be a little bit too competitive and a little bit too much, then I'm not thinking of playing it anymore. I just don't think it's like an ideal thing. A lot of people started to quit Fortnite entirely, and some people have came back. They came back and done everything they can, but it's just that they already experienced all the new things, like every single thing. It just like it makes me think like, oh come on, yep, we'll see. Um, the other thing that I'm really hoping is that Creative 2.0 comes out, and I heard rumors about a new type of map that's coming, maybe next season or the season after. We'll see. Uh, I mean, season 5. Some people say that that map will be called the new map. Some people say that it's going to be for Creative 2.0. However, some people think that it's possibly not going to be for Creative 2.0. I don't think so. There was a guy who said he had an inside leaker, and he still like there is a possibility that might not be for Creative 2.0. However, it might be for something entirely different. So we'll see. And the new map is called Artariers. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but supposedly she's going to be the next map itself. So we'll see. As currently, we don't know if next season will be. I mean, as currently we know that Chapter 2 Season 4 is coming up, and then Chapter 3 Season 5 will be next. I'm expecting that it will be something really, probably like after this dark futuristic, something will happen between the live event or something like that. But expect that there will be a live event this season, because it did mention, some people did mention that there will be a live event this season. I'm so tired. My voice is tired. Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe new, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.